It's gonna be a fucking train wreck.
Welcome to the gray area. My name's Greg. That's Ray. And Paul's behind the camera.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back, dude.
Welcome back. We're here to drink beer and talk about sports.
So let's get after it. That one
Paul,
wasn't bad.
Paul, you're delayed.
He always
Yeah, I
is.
know. That's why it's not a detriment if I'm not here.
We still like you here, though. You
Yeah,
make things run smooth.
You make it smooth. All right. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. Can you guess what we're going to start with?
Ray's basketball corner.
Everybody's least favorite segment, Ray's Basketball Corner. Play the music. All right. So the Emirates NBA Cup wrapped. They played all the games since our last episode.
Yep.
We took that break to talk about AMMA.
Yep.
But it all happened over that time. So I just wanted to give you a rundown of what happened.
Cool.
So we'll talk the quarterfinals first. Start at the beginning. So the Bucks and Magic game, this was a dogfight, even though the Bucks were completely healthy and the Magic were missing their two best players, in Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. The score was tied at 106 with 50 seconds left in the game. Dame Lillard took over and allowed the Bucks to win 114 to 109. Bobby Portis also stepped up and had an incredibly efficient 22 points for the Bucks. I thought they were going to waste the Bobby Portis game. He took like 6 or 7 mid-range jump shots and just didn't miss. And I was like, if the Bucks blow this Bobby Portis game, I'm going to be so sad. He deserved it. Shout out to Jalen Suggs on the Magic for making it a game and dropping 32 while being, he's like the third option.
Yeah.
He had to step up, and he did a good job. But Bucks took that one, moved on to the next round. Next game from the East were the Knicks and the Hawks. So the Knicks dominated most of the game, and they were up by double figures in the second half. And the Hawks didn't have a lead until there was about 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And then they just didn't look back. They ended up winning 108 to 100. And this is funny because Trae Young continues his tradition of busting New York's ass. Do you remember a few years ago, like all those videos of the people in New York? They're freaking out. And they're like, fuck Trae Young. It's those Bing Bong videos. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. They all hate Trae Young. So it's crazy because it's not even like a rivalry between the New York Knicks and the Hawks. It's just New York versus Trae Young.
Awesome.
But Atlanta's been a really weird team this season. So they were able to beat Boston once and Cleveland twice. So Boston has a record of 21-5. Cleveland has a record of 23-4. So they handed Cleveland, who's the best team in the East, 2 losses.
Right.
And Boston, who's the second best team, 1. And then they managed to lose twice to the Wizards, who currently have a record of 3-21. So they've won 3 games, and 2 of them were against the Hawks. So they don't make any sense. They're the most inconsistent team I've ever seen in my life. They lose to scrubs, and they beat really good teams. But they pulled off that win against the Knicks. That happened. On the Western side of things, Thunder versus Mavs. The first half of this game was competitive, but the Thunder ran away with it in the third. Their defense looked amazing, and that's without Chet Holmgren. So their second best player's been hurt this whole time, and they still look incredible. OKC's insanely deep. Every single starter was in double digits in points, with 2 bench players dropping 9. So they almost had 7 guys with double figures. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander came out and dropped 39 points in 38 minutes of playtime on top of that. The final score ended up being 118 to 104 in a Thunder victory. So Mavs got manhandled.
There you go.
For the most part. And that also eliminates both the teams that we picked.
No.
I'll touch again.
Okay, I was going to say that.
So Rockets versus Warriors was the other team out west in the first round. It was a really hard-fought game. The Warriors were up 90 to 89 with 14 seconds left. And remember I was talking that this is the young guys versus the old guys. Sure. So this is a high-pressure situation. You think the old, experienced players would end up winning.
Right.
Curry bricked a 3 at the end, and there was a fight for the rebound, and it went as a foul against the Warriors. So they sent Jalen Green to the line for the Rockets, and he hit both. Then Houston ended up winning the game 91 to 90. So that's a kind of a lame way to decide the game.
Yeah, I know.
Steve Kerr was up in arms about it at the end, and I don't really blame him.
Game.
Yeah. Because it was a scramble for the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a bunch of people diving and missing and piling on top of each other, and then they just called a foul on the Warriors and sent Jalen to the line. But the Rockets, with that win, snapped a 15-game losing streak to the Warriors that dated back to February 20th, 2020. So they hadn't beaten them in almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good for the Rockets. They're a really good young team. Yeah. So Warriors get bounced. Rockets move on. We move to the semifinals. It's the Bucks and the Hawks. This team had played against these teams had played against each other recently in an Eastern Conference Finals back when I think it was 2021.
Okay.
So back when the Bucks won their thing. So there's a little history here. But this game was pretty much down to the wire, and they were trading leads and going on runs, and everything was basically decided within the last 2 minutes of gameplay.
Really?
Yeah. So the Bucks ended up coming out on top, 110 to 102. Trae Young came out and gave him 35 and 10 on great shooting splits. Unfortunately, the Hawks made one crucial mistake. They don't have Giannis Antetokounmpo on their team. That's it. The guy, that psycho, put up 32, 14, and 9 with 4 blocks on top of that, so he just took over on both sides of the court. There is not a single person on the Hawks team that can defend him. He's too big. He's too strong.
Sucks for them.
It sucks for them. That's literally the only mistake they made, is that they didn't have Giannis. So, Bucks move on. On the western side of things, you got the Thunder and the Rockets. All right? These are two really good young teams. The Thunder are the 1 seed, and the Rockets the 3 seed right now in the West.
Okay.
So the Rockets hung with the Thunder for 3 quarters, but OKC took over in the 4th. The Thunder ended up winning 111 to 96. So they really ran away with it.
Yeah, they did. Holy cow.
Yeah. But they just had the Thunder just have too many weapons. They had 3 guys score 20 plus with the 4th guy dropping 19, and Shea went off for 32 against them. There's just not much you can do when the guys, he was like a 32-point, like almost triple-double area. There's not, nobody can guard him.
Right.
You're going to lose. But that brings us to the championship. So it's the Thunder and the Bucks, right? This was a pretty low-scoring game, believe it or not. People were actually playing defense. More defense than I've seen probably all season.
They actually wanted to win.
Yeah. Right. Which is, it's because they wanted that $500,000.
Right.
But the Bucks just had the Thunder's number in the second half. They outscored them 26 to 14 in the third and 20 to 17 in the fourth, and they managed to hold the Thunder to 33% shooting from the field for the whole game, which is hard to do because the Thunder score a lot. So the Bucks came out with the victory 97 to 81.
Wow.
Making them the second ever NBA Cup champions. And Giannis Antetokounmpo was named the NBA Cup MVP because he went crazy again, dropping 26, 19, and 10. He almost had a 20-20 triple-double.
Wow.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's stupid. He was one rebound away from getting that. And I also, which was even more shocking than the Bucks winning, was it like Doc Rivers was actually coaching and like making adjustments and shutting down the Thunder.
Does he get $500,000?
I don't know what the coaching staff gets. I know what the players get, but there has to be some kind of incentive.
Yeah, of course.
But people have been shitting on him this whole season because they started off a little shaky, but he actually coached really well in that one game. So I'll give him his props. Like, I'll shit on him all the time, but he did well there. Never seen the guy make adjustments. But these are the takeaways from that whole tournament. I was expecting the Thunder to run away with that game because the Bucks have been so shaky at the beginning. I was absolutely shocked that they came out, played hard defense, outscored them, and won that whole tournament. They started the season 2-8, but they've been on a run, and they've won their last 11 of 13 games. So when they were 2-8, they were at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. They're now sitting at 14-11, and they're the 5th seed.
Nice.
So that's a good sign for them,
cool.
because you remember us talking about it when the season first started, because everybody had them up in this upper echelon of Eastern teams, and then they just sucked.
Right.
But it looks like they might be turning it around. You know, the tides are shifting, and I think they do deserve to be in the conversation of who might come out of the East if they can continue to play like this.
All right.
But that's a big if. It's hard to make predictions during December basketball,
Right.
but it does look good. On the other hand, the Lakers won this tournament last year, and then we end up getting dog-walked in the first round of the playoffs. So maybe it means fucking nothing.
I guess we'll find out.
We will. But the real takeaway here is the two teams that we both picked to win the tournament lost as soon as they possibly could, both of them.
You texted me immediately.
Well, you guys played first, and I was like, you're already out. And then I played the next day, and I was like, I suck too. So that means that we owe Paul money.
I was about to say I win the bet. That wasn't even part.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
don't know why, but you win $40.
Yeah, you win money or like Greg's firstborn son or whatever. I don't remember what we decided.
It was money.
I think it was
not,
both.
Not
Money?
my,
Oh,
not
oh,
my
it was both.
child.
It was both.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it might be both. But we'll have to rewind the tapes and figure out what we decided on.
It was only like 2 episodes ago.
I'm gonna edit the shit out of that clip. Just lip sync. That's all
I
I,
hate you.
have. That's all
I
I
hate you
have
both.
for the NBA Cup. That's finished. Oh, also another takeaway. They got to change those courts, dude. The actual like ones where they weren't designated to the home team,
Mhm.
those were fine. They were just like gray and black.
Right.
But they need to change those courts because they're all disgusting.
Really?
Like in the actual tournament, yeah, it's gross.
I didn't see him. So.
It's so gross. You don't remember watching that Pacers game last year and the court was just like bright yellow and bright
yes.
blue?
Yes.
And the Knicks one's just like blinding orange.
I
They
don't
got to
like-
stop.
I don't like the gray either. Just go back to the traditional wood floors.
I understand
like
they want to
brown
like
wood.
separate it
Yeah.
from what normally happens.
The gray ones throw me off because I feel like I'm watching something in black and white, and then their uniforms are in color.
Right. So
It's like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's like cognitive
meshing.
dissonance.
It really throws me off.
you're having a rough time.
It's tough.
They also did a horrible job advertising this.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I didn't say anything about it.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. Like they want to push it and make it a staple, but they're not advertised. There's a lot of problems in the NBA right now. We can tackle that on
They
another
wasted
episode.
all their money on the WNBA this year
Oh yeah,
and last year and the year before that.
every year it's existed. They make so much money.
Their-
That's not even
Their
hurting them.
entire marketing budget for this went to them.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'll probably talk about it next episode. But they're having like ratings issues and there's problems,
Okay.
so we can tackle that later.
So yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, but now I think we want to pivot over into
Yes.
some Christmas sports trivia on
Yes.
Sporcle.
So I was looking for like actual sports trivia, Christmas related, and I couldn't find a bunch of stuff. And then Sporcle popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I want to play too. I don't want to just ask Ray questions." So,
Yeah, that's perfect.
so that's what we're doing. You ready?
Transition to
You already pull it up.
not yet. So just hit 2 when we're ready. But
Okay.
the camera's not live yet. Ready?
Can you see the screen now, Paul?
We're good.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet.
I was born ready.
Let's do this.
Let's tackle these.
So this first one is, hold on, I can't find my mouse. There it is. This first one is sports on Christmas. Can you name the sports on Christmas? Okay. Ready to roll?
Yeah, I suppose.
3,
Yeah, I'm ready to try
2,
and help.
1.
What NBA players played the most career?
It's Kobe.
Is it Kobe?
Yeah.
Okay. Who has the
That's
most
the only one I
wins
know.
on Christmas? It's gonna be person who's played the most.
So probably
So
Kobe.
either Kobe or LeBron.
Kobe or LeBron?
Just try. Wouldn't it fill it out? If we get it wrong, are we done?
I don't know. I just typed in
LeBron.
Kobe and it didn't work.
So
Okay.
think of somebody else that played a lot, like that played. Well, like try Dirk. You might need to type out the whole name. Did you type out the whole name?
No,
for Kobe
I only
Bryant?
typed in Kobe.
Who
Who has the most losses? LeBron.
I think he has 7. He's 10-7 on Christmas, I think. Try Curry for the most wins, or Tim Duncan. It's going to be somebody who played a long time.
For the win?
Yeah,
saying?
for the wins.
I'm on the loss. Curry. Duncan.
Yeah, I'm not sure, bro.
Goodness. All right, we'll move on. NBA.
Most points in one game on Christmas Day. Try Bernard King. I think I remember something about that. Hell yeah,
Nice.
dude. Hell
Good
yeah.
job.
Nice pull.
What NBA team has played the most?
It's
Christmas Day
got to be
games?
like the Lakers or the Celtics, or it's gonna be one of those big teams. Really? Try Warriors.
I can't spell. That's the problem.
All right, we can come back to that
All right.
if we need to.
NBA team has the most wins.
Well, if Kobe Bryant has the most wins, will it be the Lakers?
Lakers.
Yeah. Is the
NBA
most
team-
losses?
Ooh.
Because if we knew the player that had the most losses, we could
Right.
probably figure it out.
If we can get the team, we might be able to get the.
Try Detroit.
No?
Yeah, they were good for a while.
We could just type them all in.
we only have 7 minutes. And it's not going to be like the Grizzlies or the Heat or the Magic because they're too new. So
Okay.
it'll be like older ones, which is why I was saying like Detroit, Lakers, Celtics, Spurs, Houston. Raptors are too new too.
All right,
I'm not
moving
sure
on.
who's just been historically ass like just forever. I want to say the Hornets, but I feel like they're also too new.
How many NFL games have been played on Christmas? I'm not gonna get a number.
6. I don't know.
They only play one every Christmas, right?
I don't even know. How many Super Bowls have there been? 50.
455? No, yeah, somewhere around there. But it's not this. They started playing on Christmas way after they started doing Super Bowls.
Yeah, you're right. God, we suck. When was the first? We're not gonna get a
No,
date.
I know
You know
that.
it?
I know the year because this was just a trivia question they asked us at work
do it.
today. It's 1971.
Look at that. When was the second NFL Christmas Day game?
Ooh, I don't think they did it consistently.
Not
Yeah.
definitely 1972.
I think they started doing it again in the 80s. Try 85. No, it's sometime in the 80s.
Well, we could do 80, 81, 2, 3,
At least we know Greg knows how to count.
4.
You've done 85 3 times.
What I keep doing is hitting backspace instead of enter.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was the 90s. Oh, yes.
89,
Yeah, I
nice.
just got
The
it.
longest NFL game ever happened on Christmas Day. What year was that
I
game?
do not know.
What NFL team has played the most Christmas Day games?
So Detroit plays on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's Detroit. Is it Green Bay, maybe? No dice?
Nope. I almost said put Tigers. It's the Lions. Detroit. The NHL hasn't played a game on Christmas Day since what year?
Dude, who wrote this?
What NHL player scored the last goal in NHL history on Christmas Day? Gretzky.
You have it on the year still?
Oh.
Do you actually know that? Or is it
No,
just a
I have
guess
no
'cause it's
idea.
Wayne Gretzky. I don't know when they stopped.
What is the only college football bowl game regularly scheduled on Christmas Day?
No clue.
I can tell you for sure what that last question is, though.
This one?
It's got to be soccer,
Yeah,
right?
it's soccer. Whole movie about it.
You did
Yeah.
it, Paul?
Yeah.
I helped.
College football. The Rose Bowl is like around New Year's, right?
I guess.
I don't think it's the Rose Bowl, but I couldn't tell you. All right, let's go back to these NBA ones.
Most wins on Christmas Day. Try Wilt. Yeah, went.
Shut your mouth.
I don't know when they started doing it on Christmas.
Me
I
either.
don't. Yeah. Well, is it the Knicks? Did we try the Knicks? Try the Knicks for both of them, because it's a major franchise. Nope. No dice, dude. We just
Well, those
suck.
are a specific player, aren't they?
Oh, I was just typing. There we go.
Okay, that's
most
what
games
I
on
was trying to.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
The most losses, is it the Knicks? Hey, look at that.
So they've played the most and have the
Yeah,
most
so
losses.
who
Okay.
played on those teams?
Who played on the Knicks when they were losing a bunch? Well,
Yeah.
Bernard King, obviously, but I don't know if he definitely had the most losses. Who just played a bunch? Try like Oakley or try Robert Parrish.
How you spell it?
1R. Yeah, no dice. We might be out of luck.
8 out of 16, huh?
Yeah, we'll just take the L. What is that? 50? A gentleman's 50%?
Good.
Yeah.
I got to hit give up.
Give up, yeah. So we put them back in, the ones that we got right, so we got half of the questions right. The fact that we didn't put Kobe Bryant as most losses on Christmas Day when he has the most career Christmas
Yeah, I can't
Day
believe we did
games
that.
is super dumb, but I would not have guessed Dwayne Wade for most wins on Christmas Day.
No, me either.
I know he played for a while, and his teams were usually decent, but I wouldn't have guessed that.
30 NFL games.
Okay.
Nope.
Since 71.
Yeah, 1971. Holy cow. The longest NFL game ever happened on Christmas Day. What year
It was the first one.
The NHL also played they played their last Christmas
What's
Day
up
game
with
on that year.
1971?
I don't know.
It was a weird year, guys.
It's
It was
like
a weird
football did it, so then hockey was like, we're done. We
That's
don't want to
wild.
touch it anymore.
The Aloha Bowl. What is the only college football game? I didn't know that.
So it's got to be in Hawaii,
Yeah,
right?
that sounds right.
year. I mean,
It's
it
the
kinda
only place
makes
that's
sense.
warm. Yeah. Who is Stan Gilbertson? That's your sport, dude.
He
I
sounds
messed up.
official.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is.
I messed up with the Kobe Bryant thing, but that one's on you.
Stan Gilbertson, huh? Stand by.
Stand by. Oh, you're doing quick research?
Yeah, of course.
Stand by Gilbertson.
Stanley Frank Gilbertson is a retired American ice hockey player. He played 428 games in the National Hockey League for the California Golden Seals, St. Louis Blues, Washington Capitals,
He's a
and
Blue?
Pittsburgh Penguins between 71 and 77.
He was a Blue. Also, that first team,
71.
Golden Seals.
Also, 71 was his rookie year.
Dude, that's weird. This guy has has a weird fixation with the number 71. Whoever wrote this quiz. But
Well,
that is nuts that all happened at the same time.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe he did that on purpose when he set up the questions. He's like, if I just throw this one date in there.
Yeah, we should have
You have a better chance.
probably picked up on it, but
Well, we didn't.
things happen.
Let's try another one.
Yeah, let's see if we can do
Hang
better.
on a sec. Let me pull this up. Close the old games.
All right, what do we got here?
I'm going to zoom out on this. All right. This is Baseball Christmas. Can you pick the MLB teams given their Christmas-themed logos and insignias?
Okay. We got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, is it better now, Paul? I guess I didn't do that. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's the Brewers, right? Oh, we have to it's giving us
Oh.
and we have to yeah.
Oh, we
so
screwed that up.
Orioles.
There's the Orioles. The Rockies. Colorado Rockies.
Yeah. Mariners.
Mariners. Is it this one?
I think so. Nope. That's the Marlins
Oh, you're right. Anyway, Diamondbacks are down here.
right there.
Astros,
Astros.
right here.
That's the Angels.
Oh my gosh.
Reds is
I
the C with
stink.
the bow.
This is. What's this then?
I don't know. It's that.
It's the same C though.
Kansas City Royals. Their logo is just like a K and a C. It's right there. White Sox there.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Texas Rangers. Should just be a big T, right?
This one?
No. It was that for some reason. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Me either. The Marlins?
That's the big fish. The Guardians. I'm not even familiar with their logo right now.
Me either.
No
It's gotta
clue.
be
Can you
one of those
skip it?
C's, right?
You can skip it. Tampa Bay Rays.
Skipping it.
The Twins.
That's the Red Sox.
That's the Sox. That's the Dodgers. I think that's the Giants because of the bridge.
Okay. Goodness. It's the Cubs?
Yeah. That's the Cubs.
Dodgers.
It should LA is what we're looking for.
Yeah, I don't see that though.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of alternate they'd be using either. Brewers is the top one.
Braves.
Atlanta Braves.
Ooh. This one. It's the Tomahawk.
Good call.
Nationals is this one.
Yeah, you used to live
Yeah.
right near them.
Mets.
Mets. I couldn't tell you.
Is this an M?
I don't think so.
There's no way it's a shooting star, right?
Thank God we got that one.
Yeah, that one we had to.
Yanks. Is your favorite team the Yankees? Is it that one?
This one?
No.
Oh, it's New York. NY.
Oh yeah. No, that was looking at the baseball.
Oh. Well, I screwed that up because that's not it apparently.
It's the P.
That's the Pirates. The
There's
Red
the
Sox.
The Red Sox are the Red Sox.
The Phillies is the Bell.
right, which would be top corner. Right.
Oh, yes.
And then the Padres. Is that SD?
San Diego.
The Giants.
SF.
The Oakland A's.
The candy cane
It's
ones.
got to be the candy cane. Yeah.
Nice.
Tigers, that's
this
them.
one.
Then the Angels is that A.
Oh, yes.
Then the Guardians, it's got to be the C, right?
Cleveland. Yep.
The Tampa Bay Rays.
That's you.
There's no way it's a star, right? The shooting star. The
I don't know. I don't know.
Which one?
Let's try other ones first. We have 30 seconds.
Twins.
The Twins. Also don't know.
Dodgers.
The Dodgers, the snowflake? The shooting snowflake? Yeah, okay.
Mets. Rays. Twins.
Just guess
Just start
now.
guessing.
You got the one. You got the one. All
This
right, what
is
did
the Mets, apparently.
Okay, fair enough. What did we finish with?
We got 23 out of 30.
That's a 66%, boys.
77%.
Oh,
The average
I
score
was
is
looking at the
66.
average score.
We're
Okay.
better than the average. Okay?
Hell yeah, dude. 77? What's that, a
Not
C?
bad. Yeah.
I'll take a C.
A D plus. C
77?
minus. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I haven't been in school in years.
Yeah, you went straight
So
military,
we
brother.
missed Rangers, Rays, Yankees, Mariners, Blue Jays, and Mets.
In all fairness,
Astros.
we messed up the Blue Jays one because we started trying to type instead
Oh,
of
yes.
clicking it. Yeah.
Like idiots. All right.
So we should have gotten one more.
Well, let's do one more quiz.
Okay.
14 questions. Christmas Day sports moments. Can you choose the correct option that would appropriately fit in the blank about sports moments that occurred on Christmas Day? I feel like this is going to be really effing hard.
Yeah, we're going to get worked, but let's try it.
Let's do it. Shaq as a member of the Miami
Heat.
Next. Walker becomes the first New York Knick to record a triple-double.
I guess so, yeah.
The Hawaii blank ends with a triple overtime victory for Hawaii over Houston.
I couldn't tell you. Is that what they're talking
Triple.
about from before? The Aloha Bowl? Is it the bowl?
Let's say bowl.
Okay.
The fastest NBA coach to do so, Phil Jackson, reaches his blank career win against the
It's got to be
rival.
like, it's got to be
Boston
1,000th, right?
fast. Yeah, that makes sense.
Bernard King.
Hey.
Antonio Brown's 3 touchdown helped the Steelers clinch the AFC title against AFC. That would be North, right? Or it's either North or East.
I really don't know. I don't know how this is broken down.
Go East. It was North.
Boo.
It was North. Oh, well, we got it.
Without delays, the Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Miami Dolphins in the longest game out of. Oh, yeah. NBA rookie
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Those are lobs.
Alvin, who ties Ernie.
Rushing touchdowns against the Minnesota Vikings. Isn't it Kamara?
I really don't know this either. Is that what you want?
It's the only Alvin I know.
Look at that. With a final matchup between the Rangers and the Kings, the blank ends the tradition of playing games on the NHL. A game-winning 3 by Cleveland Cavs guard Kyrie Irving.
Point
beats the
guard.
Point guard.
It's asking me the position.
Frankie Click upsets famous boxer Kid Blank for the junior lightweight.
Brother, I have no idea. Kid Chocolate feels like it's bad. So I don't think we should pick that one.
Cake?
Yeah, Kid Cake. Excellent.
Oh, not cake. Katie Haneda.
We got it.
Oh, I didn't even click anything.
Dude,
What's
you're
happening?
2 for 2 on those accidental clicks.
I didn't click anything. Don Shula's 319th career win passes George Blank for the winningest.
I don't know enough about football.
Howard. Nope. The
Without
Chiefs
the-
beat the Miami Dolphins.
We did it again, dude.
We already had this question.
Then we got it or we didn't get it? Is it just glitching?
It's just glitching. It has to be.
She was a kicker, right? She was a place kicker.
Look at you.
Well, it showed the 4 is green, but I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say.
It did 2 earlier. Because we had that question several times. But now it said 3.
It was 3.
What?
How did we get 1% better? There's only 14 questions.
Dude, I don't know. What else did we get wrong?
That quiz seemed a little wonky.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wonky. It asked the same question like 3 times.
It was chocolate.
Look at you.
And I was like, don't pick that one.
Try not to be racist. Turns out you're racist.
Sue me, dude. I was trying to play it close to the vest, bro. Should have just went for it. Hollis. We probably should have just picked the weirdest name there. We did much better on that one than we did
Yeah,
on
we
the
did.
first one. But there was also a lot of
surprised.
repeat questions.
Well, that's all I have. So
Yeah.
that was all 3 of them.
Yeah. Thanks for watching us get absolutely wrecked by quizzes. I'm sure that was fun.
There's a keyboard back, Paul.
Nice.
I'll give you the mouse back too. You can tell me. You can stop telling me how to do the things.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
behind the
Those are your
camera.
gifts.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
This ladybug keeps ramming its head into this light. And it keeps distracting me.
Well, we should probably call it there then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on social media at @grayarea_sports on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
He's been practicing.
No, I haven't.
Happy holidays, guys. Thanks for joining us. Take it easy.
Hey, producer Paul here. If you have a video that you want Greg and Ray to talk about, discuss, or even overreact to, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you very much.